In today's video, I'll be taking you on a full tour of one of Hoi An's newest luxury resorts, which officially opened in January 2026. During my stay, I paid just $100 per night for a duplex room, and throughout this review, I'll show you exactly what that gets you, covering everything from the room and facilities to breakfast service and whether it's actually worth booking. The resort is operated by M Village, a Vietnamese hospitality brand that also manages two signature sister properties in nearby Da Nang, one located along the beachfront and another in the city centre. Their goal here is to blend modern luxury with the heritage and culture that makes Hoi An so unique. By the end of this review, I'll let you know whether I'd stay here again and who I think the resort is best suited for. One of the biggest positives became obvious almost immediately. Thanks to my silver membership status, I was able to check in around 2 hours early, which was a really nice touch after travelling. The welcome from the staff was warm, professional, and generally friendly throughout my entire stay. Service consistently remained at a high standard, and everyone I encountered seemed eager to help. Instead of walking to the room, guests are transported around the property in a beautifully restored vintage-style buggy, which immediately gives the arrival a much more luxurious feel. First impressions of the resort were excellent. Everything feels incredibly fresh and brand new, as you'd expect from a property that only opened earlier this year. But importantly, it never feels overly modern or sterile. The landscaping, traditional architecture, and attention to detail help create an atmosphere that still feels authentically Vietnamese. According to M Village, the resort is designed as a soulful retreat immersed in heritage, drawing inspiration from the surrounding villages of Quang Nam, including King Bong Woodcraft, Tan Ham Pottery, and Hoi An's historic trading culture. Rather than feeling like another generic luxury resort, there are plenty of subtle touches throughout that reflect those local influences. The grounds themselves are surprisingly large, with beautiful gardens stretching throughout the property. The landscaping team clearly do an incredible job maintaining everything, and all of the greenery adds to the peaceful village atmosphere. For this stay, I booked one of the duplex rooms, costing just $100 per night. I've linked the hotel in the description so you can easily find it at the cheapest rate. The room itself is spread across 2 floors, providing far more space than your average hotel room. Upstairs you have the bedroom, while downstairs there's a separate living area, complete with sofa, television and workspace. There's also a balcony overlooking the resort, allowing plenty of natural light into the room. Amenities include a smart TV, mini fridge, desk, comfortable seating, and everything you'd generally expect from a 5-star property. One thing I particularly appreciated was simply how spacious everything felt. That said, looking back, this is probably the one booking decision I'd change. Although I really enjoyed having the extra space, the duplex room never quite felt memorable. It was modern, practical and comfortable, but it lacked the character or uniqueness that creates a lasting luxury experience. Personally, I think I'd be tempted to choose one of the standalone villas next time. They seem to fit the overall style and atmosphere of the resort much better and would probably deliver a more authentic experience. Downstairs in our building, there was also a pool table, which was a nice little addition for guests wanting something to do during the evening. The bathroom follows the same contemporary style as the rest of the room. You'll find a spacious walk-in shower, quality toiletries, plenty of storage space, and modern fixtures throughout. Everything was spotless and exactly what you'd expect from a newly opened luxury resort. Again, nothing revolutionary, but everything worked well and felt premium. One of the highlights of the property has to be the swimming pools. There are actually 3 different pools spread across the resort: the Silk Pool, the Garden Pool and the Harmony Pool. Each one is a good size, beautifully maintained, and during my stay they were never particularly busy. That meant it was always easy to find a sunbed and enjoy a much quieter experience compared to many larger resorts. Beyond the pools, families are very well catered for here. There's a children playground, plenty of open spaces, and even a full-size pickleball court, facilities that aren't always included at resorts at this price range. The fitness centre isn't enormous, but it doesn't really need to be. You'll find all the basic equipment most travellers are likely to use during a short stay, including cardio machines and free weights. It was clean, modern, and just about adequate enough for keeping up with your workouts while travelling. Breakfast was a pleasant surprise. The buffet selection was extensive, offering both Vietnamese dishes alongside plenty of international options. Whether you prefer something light or a full-cooked breakfast, there was more than enough choice. What stood out even more than the food was the staff. Every morning, they were incredibly welcoming, often stopping to ask how my stay had been and whether there was anything they could help with. These small interactions really helped reinforce the consistently high level of hospitality throughout the resort. So, would I recommend Grand Signature Resort Hoi An? Overall, yes, but with a few caveats. For roughly $100 per night, I think this represents very good value for a luxury resort in Hoi An. The grounds are beautiful, the landscaping is exceptional, the pools are excellent, breakfast is strong, and the staff consistently deliver great service. It's also clear that the resort is still finding its feet. During my stay, I noticed maintenance teams and contractors actively preparing additional rooms and facilities, which is completely understandable for a property that only recently opened. The biggest question is whether I'd personally return. Honestly, probably not. That's not because anything was wrong, rather, nothing quite stood out enough to make it feel truly unforgettable. If you're traveling as a family, I actually think this resort makes a fantastic choice. The larger room options, extensive grounds, playground, pickleball court, and multiple pools offer far more space than you'd get in a traditional hotel. However, as a couple or solo traveler looking for a really special luxury experience, I think there are other properties in Hoi An that offer a stronger sense of occasion and character. Overall, I'd comfortably recommend it for the value, the facilities and the excellent service, but I'd probably rate it as a resort that's very good rather than exceptional. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more luxury hotel reviews. Join me next time when I check out the Hilton in Da Nang.